Chris is asleep again.
Yeah, he's been working a lot of 12 hours lately.
Oh God, let's not wake you up.
Hey guys.
Claude!
Ow, what the heck? Oops. Sorry Chris, I didn't see you there.
Ow!
Oh, go on guys, I know you want to.
Hi guys, my name is Chris if you didn't already know, and welcome to my show, Smeg Chris. Why is my finger twitching? Oh, it stopped now. Now I'm pointing it out. That wasn't an intended pun. I've started already. Chris, I'm sorry I sat on you. Don't worry about it. I needed to be awake anyway so I can finally make another episode. I don't want to jinx it, but I think my cyber ghost is...
Ghost! No!
I was trying to say, I think my cyber ghost has finally gone.
Seriously?
Yeah, what I've mentioned in a previous episode is absolutely true. In fact, let's see what things I said about it in that video. So I'm about to watch the episode with my laptop here, and apparently I uploaded the video on the 1st of June 2019, 5 years ago. So let's see what I said. Today I'm going to talk about the cyber ghost living in my house. Well, this is where I explain all the weird things that have been happening around the house over the years. Then there was that time when this PC turned itself on. For it to come on, I have to turn on the plug first. But it seems for that one particular day, I forgot to turn that plug off. But to actually get it to start up, you have to physically press this button in, like that. Obviously it's not going to come on right now because it's not switched on at the plug. But what I'm saying is when you push that button, it's got to click for it to turn on. Case in point. Now this one particular day, I can't remember if I just got out of bed or I'd just come back home from somewhere, but when I walked in here, I found that it was switched on. Believe me, it completely freaked me out. The thing is, nowadays, because this PC is that old, I have to press that button at least 7 times for it to actually boot up. I'm blaming the cyber ghost on that too. It still takes a number of attempts to get this PC to switch on, which to me means that the cyber ghost corrupted it. However, the last 2 times that I've switched it on, it's come on straight away, like on the first attempt. And right now it is plugged in, so I wonder, let's see. Nah, it's still corrupted. I know because it would have beeped. Turn you back off and ignore that sound. It's the disk drive trying to come out and then back in. It doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I need a new PC. Anyway, let's see what else I said. Then there's my internet hub. It only just recently happened, this one, where it just turned itself off and then rebooted itself. I mean, it could have been my internet provider doing something with it, but I'm not ruling out any ghostly interference. Since then I've had a new one put in, however that one has never ever switched itself off or back on again. Not once. Here's another one. My Xbox One turns itself on. It's done it 3 times this year already. I actually showed this on a Snapchat video I made. I'll show you that now.
I can't believe it. I'm just sat here editing this week's Smeg Chris, as you can see, and then I heard a noise of the Xbox turning itself on again. Why? I don't get it. I really don't. And now I've got to take the laptop off my knee so I can go and turn it off again because the controllers, both of them, are over there.
My Xbox One hasn't done that in a very long time. In fact, I don't think it's done it at all this year. Anyway, let's see what else I said. Then there's all the electrical items I have around the house that have died over the years. Always that one light bulb at the top of my stairs. I haven't had to change that light bulb in about 2 years now. It's still going strong. The latest? Check out my vlog camera. It's doing this silly glaze look on the viewfinder. And yet, when I turn it this way, it's fine. The Vlogcam viewfinder eventually did die. The screen kept going green and then eventually it just stopped working altogether. I then did get it repaired and then within 2 years it did it again. It still doesn't function anymore. At least I think it still doesn't. Let me check. It's that right here. And the question is, does the battery still work? It's been a while since I've used it. Are you switching on? Oh, it's switched on. But of course, the viewfinder is still not working. Even when I flip it up, nothing. I mean, this one still works. Like so. Yeah, I can see. No problem. But because of this screen, I don't use it anymore. I did not switch you off, battery died. Just proves that battery was depleted. I'm still surprised it lasted as long as it did. You know, the 10 seconds that I had it on. Robo Chris has been fine since 2.
I feel great.
Something I didn't mention in the video, I think because it had not happened yet, was that my laptop sometimes came up with a screen fault, this one, every time I opened up Windows Media Player or Facebook. They just kept shutting down. Also, sometimes when I opened up my files, like say pictures, it would struggle to bring them up at first. The thing is, I've not seen any of this happen in well over a year, which leads me to believe that the CyberGhost is gone.
Toot toot!
Fine. But I believe I actually know why the CyberGhost is gone. You see, last year I bought a second-hand Ford Focus. You know, the one that's pictured here. That pile of crap. I'm leaving that in. It already had a few problems when I got it. For example, the windows on the driver's side, both front and back, wouldn't go fully down or fully up when you press the button. You had to keep pressing it just to make it go so far, and then press it again to go further, and so forth. I think because of that electrical fault, it attracted the CyberGhost and it migrated from the house to the car. Because soon after that, I started having some sort of issue where the dashboard kept flashing something up. It was so quick, I couldn't read it. So one day, I just sat there with the engine running, filming it on my phone until it flashed up so I could pause the video and read it. So when I finally got to read it, it was saying something like steering assist fault or something to that effect. Then not long after that, I started having problems with the steering wheel. In fact, I lost the steering a few times. No word of a lie. Like one day, I was heading towards a roundabout, I started going round, and then all of a sudden I found it was very difficult to turn it back the other way, and I'm like, what's going on? And that's when I saw it in bold on the dashboard, just flashed up and wouldn't go off. So I had to pull the car over. I turned off the engine, turned it back on again, and it was fine. So after that, every time it happened, which was very far and few between, I would turn the engine off and turn it back on again, even when I was still moving. I know, it sounds dangerous, but whenever it happened and I had no steering, it was just as dangerous. So turning it off and on rectified that situation a lot quicker. It worked every time. And to be honest, I think it only happened like maybe 4 or 5 times in the time that I had the car. But here's where I know for a fact that the CyberGhost migrated to my car. This is no word of a lie. I was sat at some traffic lights waiting for them to go from red to green, and I thought, oh, what song am I listening to? So I glanced down at the CD player to read what it said. And whilst I was looking at that screen, I watched the volume go down from 8 to 7, and then 2 seconds later, back up to 8 again. I couldn't believe that I just watched the volume on the CD player drop down 1 and then back up again. It was at that moment that made me realise the CyberGhost was in the car. It dawned on me right at that moment that nothing funny had been going on in the house, just in the car. So as the steering seemingly started to get worse, I also started having issues with the engine. It kept going into limp mode. After that happened a few times, I decided it was time to get a new car. Again. And because I got a new job and I was earning more, I was able to do that. And since I've got rid of the Ford Focus, I've had no issues with this new car.
Dude, toot toot!
No issues in the house either.
Please!
Yes, I get it! So in conclusion, I believe that the CyberGhost was still in the Ford Focus when I got rid of it.
Which means the CyberGhost is finally gone.
Wait, the CyberGhost is gone? Yep. Why didn't you say that before I went screaming through the house? Because like usual, you didn't let me finish what I was saying. Oh. Meh. Makes me wonder if I shouldn't have left him in the Ford Focus too. I miss that car. I blooming don't. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I need to get back to catching up on my sleep. 12-hour shifts are exhausting. So all that's left for me to say now is thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, Peace out. I just hope me talking about the cyber ghost doesn't somehow bring it back.
Are you trying to trust the word?
I'm doing it, calm down, jeez Percy. What I'm about to tell you is absolutely no lie. I went to print my script on this printer and for some reason it printed only one page and then it sucked it back in again. Here's the proof, look at that. It's a mess and it's actually ripped there. I'm starting to think that talking about this cyber ghost is actually jinxing it. So I swear from now on I will never ever mention it again. Touch wood.